Started out slow, wheels slipping on the track. Didn't have the speed, now there's no looking back. Gotta lean in, gotta trust the drive. Now the Widowmaker's burning up the sky. No wrecks, no doubt, just grip and flow. We ride the edge, feel the engines grow. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubber's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Feel the fire, hear the engines pop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Rubber's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate.
Started out slow, wheels slipping on the track. Didn't have the speed, now there's no looking back. Gotta lean in, gotta trust the drive. Now the Widowmaker's burning up the sky. No wrecks, no doubt, just grip and flow. We ride the edge, feel the engines grow. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Robin's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Push that pedal, hear the engines drop. Gray hair, full heart, chasing dreams. One more lap, let the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, you take the fight. Every turn, every chase, every single night. Robin's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the flag, I know my fate. Hold the wheel, hold the line. Gas it up, it's winning time. Widowmaker racing, we don't stop. Feel the fire, hear the engines pop. We don't quit, we rise above. Cross that line, feel the love.
Down the track, never looking back. I'm built to last. Was crawling once, now I'm flying high. A ghost in the mirrors, watch me touch the sky. No wrecks, no fear, I'll ride the line. Feel the fire, let the engines cry. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Gray hair, steel heart, chasing dreams. One last lap, hear the tires Confidence ain't borrowed, it's earned in flames. Every battle, every scar, it stakes my name. Robin's racing but wrecking ain't. I see that checkered flag, I know my fate. Hold tight, feel the wind rush by. It's more than racing, it's how we fly. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. We don't make it fly through dust and
Even
smoke.
Mr. Heathen, just give me 2 seconds, I'll be back.
Hear the thunderstroke. Thunderstroke. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Widowmakers fly through dust and smoke. Cross that line, hear the thunderstroke. 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 Rolling thunder down the track, never looking back, I'm built to last. Was crawling once, now I'm flying high. A ghost in the mirrors, watch me touch the sky. No wrecks, no fear, I ride the line. Feel the fire, let the engines cry. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Gray hair, steel heart, chasing dreams. One last lap, hear the tires scream. Confidence ain't borrowed, it's turning flames. Every battle, every scar, it states my name. Robin's racing, but wrecking ain't. I see the checkered flag, I know my fate. Hold tight, feel the wind rush by. It's more than racing, it's how we fly. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Gray hair, steel heart, chasing dreams. One last lap, hear the tires scream. Hold tight, feel the wind rush by. It's more than racing, it's how we fly. We don't quit, we rise above. Push that pedal, feel the love. Widowmakers flight through dust and smoke. Cross that line, hear the thunderstroke.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday night and it's time for the GR2s. No, it's not. It's time for the Camaro Cup. What am I talking about? Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Keeley. Good evening, Tia. Good evening, Silver Surfer. Good evening, Az. Good evening. Nobody new on there. Gandhi, Damo, Matthew, and Heathen.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Whoa. How's it going, chaps? Good stuff. I'm just gonna attempt to post the results up so people can see them.
Well, my dog's finally back home now.
I saw that post, Matthew.
Yeah. So the weirdest thing is, obviously, you know, Dad on it at 11:11.
Yeah.
The guy knocked on the door at 7 minutes past 11.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
It was weird.
I'm good, Tia. Thank you. Is she just as heavy in the box?
Yeah.
Wow. Here we go. Then here's the standings where we are. We've had a couple of people drop out, and we've also got a couple of people who haven't got enough positions already. 3 races. They haven't got enough finishes or available races to qualify. So you've got to say really that we're looking at 10 places for qualifiers. So that's not saying that anybody still can't take part. There's still plenty of space. But Ginger Gandhi currently racks up the back of the pack on 49 points. Az is on 57. My Name is Jeff is on 60. We didn't see him last week, so let's hope he comes this week. Batman on 67 in 7th. Heathen on 73 in 6th. BB is on 77 in 5th. Frosty on 78 in 4th. And Frosty's first season, and he's also doing very well in the GR3s, which is great to see. I'm Widdowmaker, and I'm in 86 points in 3rd. Damo is on 92 points in 2nd. And Big Popper's just edging ahead with 94. However, if you were to look at the drop rounds, Big Popper has got a serious drop of 10 points because of a DQ, a disconnection in round 2. So actually, probably Damo is top of the tree in 2nd, and I'm 2nd in with 127, and Frosty and Big Popper are tied on 104 points. But it could all change. We're very early. There's 3 rounds to go. Tonight we are heading off to Interlagos in Brazil. That's where it's going to take us. Quite a tricky track, I would have thought, this one. It's going to be a challenge on fuel, I would suggest. And we've just got to get a few laps in, so I'll leave the guys to get on with the practice. And we will start to put some practice laps in ourselves. If I can just get this thing to go where I want it to, into the chat. There we go. And we'll go from there. Hit your nose. I'm going to kill my music page. Tia says, I'll fill a spot if I can get me a PS5. You do it. We've actually got another guy who's just got himself a PS5. And he's just installed GT7 last night. His name's Jeff. Not My Name is Jeff. It's another Jeff. And I'm very much open to do different games in the future, Keely. If you want to make some suggestions and it fits my... I was going to say fits my ethos, but if it just fits my gaming ethos, I'm happy. Good evening, Mad Max. Welcome to the stream. I know it's the right Mad Max, I'm 100% sure. So we normally only see Max on the time trials and the licenses. So welcome, Max. Right, it's time to get some laps in, do some practice. Big Popper is in the house. I still need to have my wheels stitched, so still got to do that. We had no sound issues tonight. I ran through updating of drivers and all sorts of things, and we seem to be on top of those issues now. Let me listen to the chat as well. Peppa Pig World of Adventure. Maybe not. Maybe not, Wilkie. Or Willie, as I called you earlier. Typo. You all should know I'm a big DayZ fan, and I've got a DayZ server, and I really need to put a video together of some of the stuff we do on DayZ. But I also play some other games. I'm playing Roadcraft, which I just purchased the other day. I normally get on Roadcraft about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And one of my colleagues picked up my mobile phone today because we were discussing steps and I couldn't find my health app. And she picked up my phone and tapped into my health app and said, "Oh, there's your sleep." What do you mean you got 1.5 hours sleep last night? Yeah, I was... Yeah, I was kind of playing games. And she said, there's no surprise that you look so tired today. It's like, I'm just getting old. Can't do what I used to do previously. I'd have stayed up all night. But yeah, I love DayZ. It's a great game. I have a full server running 24/7. So if you ever want to join in, Kaylee, it's only PC though, not oh, poor Wilkie. It is PC only, not PlayStation, so I know DayZ is on the PlayStation 5, but they're not cross-platform servers, unfortunately. So Wilkie put GT7 on for the first time in over a month and turned it off again 5 minutes later. It's had a bit of an effect like that on a few people, GT7 recently. There are a few people, like JB for one. JB has no passion for the current game. And he's tried to fight the love. Oh, you don't own a PC? Oh, unfortunate. It's oh my lord. With regards to the GR3 race from Friday night, I've had 2 issues raised with me. One I've yet to look into. I was only notified today, so I'll do that after the race tonight, and we'll try and get the results. I might have posted the results already. I don't think I have, though, to be honest. I've already done the results because I only had the one issue to investigate. Wilkie's enjoying The Last of Us 2 at the moment. Well, I'm enjoying a bit of roadcraft. Good evening, sir. I'm enjoying a bit of roadcraft at the minute. It's like a throwback to SnowRunner, made by the same company as SnowRunner, but I bought a couple of the SnowRunner games when it came out and really enjoyed those, but didn't really get into it to the point where I feel like I could finish it. Oversteer is terrible. Mr. Max. If you want to join us, Max, throw yourself on, there's room for you. It's just a Camaro SS standard with sports tyres. Look at that. Oh no. Oh dear. Uncontrollable. I actually didn't have to try and hang it out on the edge there, did I? That was entirely my fault. Five seconds to what, Matthew? Oh, have you got penalty points? 5 seconds. Wowcha. I've actually got a bit of an announcement tonight. Well, it's a bit of an announcement stroke a request. Twitch are now changing their streaming profile. So they've got 2K enabled on streaming. But when you switch over to 2K, you have to stream as the streamer, you have to stream all of the available formats. 2K, 1440p, 1080p, 720, 640, 320. You have to do them all. And I thought, you know, what are the options? So I'm streaming to Twitch and PlayStation, Twitch and YouTube at the moment. What would happen if we chose to stream to another platform as well? Which one should I choose to stream to? Is Facebook worth streaming to? Is TikTok worth streaming to? Candy Crush. I played Candy Crush all weekend while sitting waiting for things. I think TikTok might be worthwhile. I know it's a place to try and pick up more subscribers, isn't it? That's the thing. TikTok's very popular. Yeah, so that just Facebook is strict. Yeah, so TikTok might be the one. So we'll see what we can do with that. That's going to be tomorrow night's project, is not necessarily skimping on Twitch because it's becoming so, well, I've got more banned users than subscribers and watchers, so Batman's just slid past nicely with his 83 weeks of penalties. And Kick, yeah, somebody mentioned Kick. Twitch just isn't working for me, and I'm the wrong demographic for Twitch. One thing that has stopped though is these people coming on asking me if I want to have any artwork done. That stopped. That only lasted about 6 months. There's 5 viewers on the Twitch at the moment. Welcome to all Twitch watchers. Twitchers. TikTok is full of Looney Tunes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so just be aware, folks. I might appear on the TikTok streaming for Friday night stream. It might go up there. We might have, I don't know how to include the chat from TikTok. We'll have to see. Probably do the same thing and put it all through the one channel, maybe. I did enable another bot last night when I was going through some of my admin stuff. I was actually stunned at a YouTuber the other day. It wasn't the other day, it was a couple of years ago. A friend of mine said, hey, you know you've got your YouTube channel and you've got like 300 subscribers. I said, yeah, I think I'm doing well for a couple of months. And he said, there's a woman from Rotherham. She does cooking. You've got to watch the channel. She's got like 800,000 subscribers and Christ, cooking? It's like a health warning, the blooming kitchen she cooks in. There's electric plugs hanging out the wall. The cooker she's using is filthy. And this cooks bacon on a radiator. That's the kind of woman, yeah. Absolute nutjack she is. She was cooking pasta meatballs. She wrapped the meatball around the pasta strings, you know, like spaghetti. And she cooked them in like just tomato juice. And they weren't even cooked when she served them up. The pasta was still hard. And it's like, what the hell is this? And she's got 800,000 subscribers, for God's sake. I couldn't believe it. But she's obviously struck the chord. She's done something right, hasn't she? She does something quite ridiculous. She makes people laugh and she's captured an audience, you know? Yeah. It's absolutely mental. But people will watch anything, won't they? You know, it's tremendous that they do it. And I'm not moaning about it. I'm just saying that it just opens your eyes up to what entertainment is. Looney Tunes, says Silver. Absolutely. I should have gone in the pits that time. I'm going in the pits this time. Kenneth joined. Good evening, Kenneth. Glad you've just eaten. It might be Kay's cooking. It might be. That might be the one. But she literally is just down the road from me in Rotherham. It's quite eye-opening, but wasn't appetizing at all. So looking at the timing chart, we're 7 seconds off the fastest guys. I'm assuming they're all on hards as well, and we've got a right challenge, so I'm going 5th today. That's where I'm going to predict I'm going to be. Kay, the one with glasses. I wasn't looking at Kay. I know she wasn't. I want to make this sound as nice. She was no page 3 model, put it that way. She's a lovely heart. She's got a lovely heart. Lovely warm personality. Sorry. Mediums and we'll take half a tank. Oh, yeah. You guessed the event, the winner of the event, Kenneth. Well done, yeah, so did I. Subaru, wasn't it? I didn't get the other one though. Surprised her son is still alive. Yeah, it's a shocker. 5 laps on the mediums then. It's 8:46 PM. We've got around about 15 minutes before we do the driver introductions. Oof. Recreating the dish. I haven't got around to doing reaction videos. Right, I seem to be on my own. We're in 4th. We're doing well. Let's see if we can close that 7 seconds down to something useful. No, I totally agree to you. It wasn't the... I suppose the cooking was majorly part of it, but it was the health standards of the kitchen that left me completely amazed. It generally looked like a mobile potato production. It wasn't really anything tremendous in terms of videography, lighting, setting. I mean, I'd have got it if it was on a beach somewhere in the Canaries or somewhere with fresh cooking on charcoal, that kind of thing. But no, it wasn't even. It wasn't even any level of exotic. It was pretty shocking, to be honest. But Kay's cooking, Kay's kitchen, whatever it was called. That's it. That's exactly what I saw. Electrical light sockets hanging out the wall with food hanging off the wall. Lots of people all sat in the pits on 100% fuel. Ah. Heathens noshing on some strawberries. Is this a pre-Wimbledon thing? Or is it just strawberries for the sake of strawberries? A few calories before the race. He's gone for strawberries or a kebab. No, I don't want to know what she did with the blender. Oh dear. No. 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 We took three seconds off, 3.5 seconds off with the mediums on a lap. How come everybody's sat outside? Is everybody ready and prepared and I'm not even anywhere near? Everybody's done the practice. They know what they're doing with their... They know what they're doing with their tyre and fuel strategies. Everybody's all sorted. Everybody put hours of practice in yesterday. Oh dear. Who still has a deep fat fryer? I'm not suggesting a deep fat fryer is a bad thing, but if we're talking about using a full bottle of oil, that's the only reason I would use a full bottle of oil. Deep fat fryer, cook your fish and chips, whatever it is you're going to cook with it, skip it, throw it away, and then get another bottle of oil next time. 79p. Doddle. I had a deep fat fryer when I was at uni. I used to have chips like 4 times a week, so homemade chips. It's one of your vegetables, Az. It's one of your 5 a day. Absolutely. Just air fryer. Now you see, that's the thing. People have replaced the old deep fat fryer with an air fryer. We own an air fryer. We don't use it very much, but we do. Oh, I got a second penalty for crossing there. We were half a second faster. Might as well rack up the penalties if I'm going to have more penalties. Come on, let's rack them up. Come on, let's go. How many penalties will we get for that? 8 seconds. That's about that then, fat man. That makes you feel at home. Almost, I could have done. Bearing in mind how far I was off the track. I struggle with the kick number 1 out of the way. I struggle with deep fat fryers when they are like a little bit old, as in that the fat is a little bit old, the oil. I struggle with smelly frying oil. That's why I'm not too keen on fish and chip shops. So I don't overly like chip shop chips. There aren't many places I'll eat chip shop chips from. But then the other side of the world, I'll go and eat a blooming kebab like it's tomorrow's breakfast. It's not a problem. When really, I shouldn't, should I? There's nothing more greasy than a kebab. Right, let's ditch these 8 seconds. Let's see if I can get to the finish line with my penalties. Fish and chips in the air fryer is nice. And fresher with no oil. Yeah, you see, my missus likes to get the, from Asda, she likes to pick up what's called bassa fillets. They're like a lemon battered fillet of white fish, whatever it is, no idea. And she just throws 2 of them in the air fryer, a couple of handfuls of chips, and I get the mayonnaise out, slather mayonnaise over both things, and that's me done. I'm happy. Keely used to work in a chippy. Wow. Good place to earn money. It's an early night. Unless you're in one of those that's near a nightclub and you're out serving till all sorts of the morning. Right, this is my last lap. We've got to go into the pits. 2 seconds short of Heathen. Ooh. We'll take half a tank of fuel. Well, we'll take 3 laps of fuel and we'll go softs. And that'll take us to the time. Did I just see Mad Max join us? Happy days. He's going to be quick. On a controller. Wow. Extend. Oh, I've missed the pits. Oh. I was reading the chat. I'll have to do softs on a full tank, won't I? Oh. So Keely did hospitality, bar work, serving and alcohol, so housekeeper, now do care and work with children with complex needs for a charity. That's stunning work. Full-time job and a volunteer. Hope to work with children full-time. Well, good on you, Keely. Wish you great success with that. It is an admirable thing to do. Although I feel I sometimes work with people with complex needs. That's just not on the YouTube channel. That's my daily job. Oh my. Mad Max is in. Big Popper's rejoined. What's going on here? Why is this car all over the place? Holy Chipotle. I can't settle it down. These softs feel like I'm driving on hards. Just overdriving it, I think, aren't I? Well, I'm glad you found it, Keely. It takes a lot of people a lot of years to find something they really want to do. They do say when you've found your true calling, you never go to work again. I wish that was the case. My true calling is a lottery win of substantial amount. That'll do nicely, won't it? That's tonight, isn't it? Is that tonight? We're going to have one hell of a night out if I do win that 208 million, folks. No, it's called a motorsports event. I've already got it lined up, gentlemen. It's £1,000 per person per day. Yeah, it's £1,000 per person per day, and it's a helicopter ride to the venue. So, expect it. If we do win the lottery, gentlemen, there'll be a helicopter arriving fairly soon. Oh, no way. No way. Back when the lottery started, I got 4 numbers for £1,300. It was like, whoa. It was only 2. Tia wants to be in a care home. I know how you feel some days. We went at 3.4, that's nice. £208 million's a fair whack. 208 million is £1 million a month in interest alone. You've got to pay round about 45% of that to the tax man. So you'd get 550k a month in your skyrocket without doing anything else. 550k. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely, it's a great way to look at it, Mr. Gandhi. Well, that's the thing. You try spending 550 a month. It's Brewster's Millions. 550k. Try and spend it without owning anything at the end of it. Yeah. Oh, on lease. I'd have to limit myself to some things. This is going to be a handful, this bad boy. Oh, yeah. I'm 2 seconds off the fastest time. Keep going. You've got 15 minutes, mate. Don't worry. Just keep trying. So, ladies and gentlemen, Fat Man has just got some technical issues. There will only be... It looks like there's only going to be 8 of us. So, happy days. Let's have a look who we've got. Damo's top of the timing charts. Let's bring the timing charts up. I think 5 is going to be about where I end up today. Maybe-ish. Could be something like that. We don't know. We'll have to see. So Damo, top of the tree, we can see him there in his very fancy livery. It looks kind of real. Looks like a recreation of maybe Evel Knievel's car or something. Okay. It's an embellished recreation. Tia says, listen to Gandhi. He wants to win the lottery so bad and not have to work. He only does 30 hours a week, man. I know that feeling. What's in Cardiff this month, Keeley? You're going to Cardiff, I'm guessing. I can't imagine what it's going to be. Is BB with us? So in second is Azza, currently on the timing charts. He's looking a bit cagey through turn 1 to turn 2. Running the curb line. He's out of gas, that's what it is. Frosty's joined us as well. That's good to know. So who have we got then? Heathen is currently standing up there, 1.4 seconds behind Damo. We know Heathen is in a recreated livery. That's from an Aussie touring car. You're going to see Chris Brown. Chris Brown as in the one who got slapped about by... No. Was it Rihanna that got slapped about by Chris Brown? It was, and that is Chris Brown, the one that got slapped around by Men in Black. What's his name? Will Smith, that's the one. Yeah. Tia says, rather go to see Teddy Swims. I agree with you there. Teddy's got a good voice. Here's Kid Ginger Gandhi leaving the pits. That was Chris Rock. Sorry. They both hit each other, Rihanna, yeah. Was Chris Rock, yeah. So Keeley wants to go to a burlesque show with mother-in-law. Chris Rock was the Will Smith, that's the one I was thinking, yeah. Yeah. So is it your internet that's still off? Right. So what does that tell you? That your connection's not 100%? Yeah, I remember that too. I just wasn't sure which Chris it was. That was all. Try another reset on your router. Yeah. Mad Max, he's joined us tonight. He is a very, very fast racer. We normally see Mad Max on the time trials, the license tests, and he normally pushes out front. He is could be interesting, this car in control on controller. It is kind of all over the place kind of car. Oh dear. At work or? Has she now? Okay. Oh, never good. You have to. Yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah. Wow. That's never good, mate. I don't. Well, regardless, mate, I hope she gets better. That doesn't sound very good. Get her sat down, make her a brew. Yeah. She needs... Oh, okay. Okay. Keeping your hand in. So there's Frosty. Yeah. There's Frosty in the flame livery. Big Popper, fastest livery, of course. Big Popper is sat at the top of the tree. He's putting the laps in. 2:53.53 down. Now he's just popped over the line, 1.6 seconds behind Damo. BB is just there in his usual Dutch livery, which is always something to behold. And he's always quite quick as well. Not really getting back into it since he's just come on, just finding his feet. Taking a couple of weeks to get it right, but it is a difficult challenge, this car. Batman is back in the lobby, which is good to see. And I think we've done everybody as has been done. Yeah, that's everybody. Happy days. So where are we then? We've got 10 racers in the lobby. For those people who haven't joined us before, for those people who have a level of interest in what we're doing, we're going to go to a 10-minute qualifying at around about 1/4 the hour. That's sort of 7 minutes away. That qualifying will bring about the fastest lap. That fastest lap will earn the person 1 point, and they will get pole position for race 1. Race 1 will be a 20-minute race on hard tyres only. I know Max is probably aware of what we're doing, but just so everybody knows, the first race is standing start. Penalties do apply for a missed start. It's 20 minutes on hard tyres only. In qualifying, you can qualify with whatever tyres you like. Some people prefer mediums because you can be quicker on mediums for a slightly bit longer. But then race 2 will be reverse grid. Reverse grid. Good evening, Omega. Will be reverse grid from the first race finishing order, and that will be 40 minutes using soft tyres and mediums. Oh, can't wait to go to Florida Casino for my birthday next month, says Omega. Well, there's 2 things you've got to tell us there. A, how old? And B, where in Florida? England are losing 2-1 to Senegal. No surprise. And Big Popper has readied up. Unofficial 6-minute warning, gentlemen. Actually, if I look at the right clock, it's 4 minutes. Call it 4 minutes. what, Silver, when you say we're losing to Senegal, is that ladies or is that the men? It's got to be the men, hasn't it? England football. That's disastrous. We never take these friendlies anywhere near sort of seriously. We use them to experiment. Shocking. We use them to experiment. We should be nailing Senegal 6-0. Can't be the ladies. No, they win. But we should be... Yeah, they do. But I have no inspiration for the men because we go through all of these like qualifying games, struggling through to a 1-0 win or scraping a 2-2 draw or losing as we are today 2-1. Then we end up at the tournament having qualified really poorly and some knob starts to say things like it's coming home. And it's like, turn it off. Turn it off. I'm not interested in it's coming home when we haven't even got a team that can go out and beat, what is Senegal, 80th in the world or something? There's 170 countries. There must be at least 50 countries that don't play football. Unless I'm doing disservice to Senegal and they're like 16th in the world. But hey ho. Maybe. Correctly, Tia, it doesn't ever come home. Yeah. Absolutely. It is a long time. 2-minute warning, gentlemen. Don't forget it's qualifying first. I didn't want to go to the track. What am I doing? I wanted to go to that one. Damo's racking the penalties up. Okay, let's see where we are. 21-14. Plant pot supporters, you've got a minute. $21.14. I actually dropped my clock that's on the rig here and it seems to have lost 3 minutes. So I might have to do some adjustments. Okay. I'm a bit apprehensive about this one today. Not entirely sure I'm going to do too well. I think 5th might be a bit of an overestimate. 21-15, unofficial 10-second warning, gentlemen. If there's anybody's not sat in the race chair ready to go, can you let me know?
Yeah, all good. All good. Good luck, everyone, yeah? Yeah.
I heard Azza say, how long have I got? Are you back, Azza? Excellent. So official 10-second warning starting now. Qualification is underway, gentlemen. Best of luck. Use your favourite tyres and we'll see you at the end. So here we go then. Positive thinking. I was being positive. 5th is going to be tremendously good finish. Here we go. Hard tyres then. I'm on softs. Got to be on softs. I am on softs. Here we go. It's interesting to look at just how many laps of fuel we're going to have. It says 7 laps. We're going to do out lap, fast lap, in lap, out lap, fast lap, in lap, and hopefully that in lap will end up as a second fast lap maybe. Ooh, missed the breaking point there, didn't we? Eight laps. 8 laps is 16 minutes, which is perfectly what we want for the 40-minute race. I think the hard tyre race is going to be race to 10 minutes, take tyres and fuel, and do the second half of the race appropriately. I think. Right, here we go then. First lap, less than 2 minutes in. So we've got 8 races. I think we did alright at Le Mans on Sunday night. That wasn't a bad stack, really. Somebody put up some really interesting statistics. I think it might have been Fat Man. We just heard Chris saying something about his man parts. I don't think this is going to be a bad opening lap, to be honest. It should see us finish somewhere around about 5th, maybe. Damo just 1/4 of a second ahead of us. We missed turn 1, so don't expect this to be anywhere decent. Damo's been hot all day. He's looked like he's been on pace all of the day. Pierce says this track looks deadly. It's one of those. It really is all about getting the car slowed down. It's something we've said most of this season. Since the last update, get the car slowed down early, you'll do well. Slow in, fast out, very much is the mantra. Right, into the pits this time. Don't forget, Widow. You have a habit of driving past pit lane entrances. Here we go. Softs don't refuel. 69% of fuel on the in lap. Big Popper takes a slot above us. So they've gone for a second lap on these tyres. We are in. Don't even look worn, do they? Looks like there's only 1 or 2 of us gone to the pits. Everybody else is running through. Right, we are in free air. Hammer time. Somebody said hammer time. We'll have to see. I'm hoping we're going to get 2 laps in. There we go. Still sat in 3rd about now. Oh, it's hotting up behind us. Some of them times are really quite close. We missed the apex on 1. Looks like we're definitely going to get 2 laps in. Looking at the time. I think that's going to be a penalty and it's going to trash both laps. Yeah, that's it, blown, chaps. We're not going to get this. Not a lot we can do about that. That's a shame. Just overran T2. We can try and recover from the next lap, I must say. We have to try. We have to try. It's this lap that's really screwed. Let's see what we can do. So Damo's gone to the pits. That means he's done for the day. We're going to be slowed here. And we're going to be slow across the line, but let's see if we can make that time up. We're much lighter on fuel. Come on. See if we can hit this apex on 1 pretty spot on. We're going to be behind when we get down here, but we've still got time to make it up. 1/4 of a second down, so come on. That was slow through there. Come on. The timer is about to hit 0. Oh, we're blowing this lap again, aren't we? Trying too hard. We're down to 4th. Heathen's put in a good lap. No idea what's going to be here, whether we're going to move up or not. We're virtually half a second down, so Damo improved at the end. Come on. Did we improve? No, we didn't. We were still the same. Oh, that's unfortunate. Thank you, Wilkie. Azza, great job. Great job, Azza. Best turn the chat on. Is Damo going to make us sit and wait for 3 minutes? Is Damo still in the pit? That's actually true, isn't it? Yeah. Thrustmaster. No, it's a good effort. Is Damo sat in the pit? Ah, Damo's got a mini emergency. He's just away from the computer at the moment, so we'll give him a few minutes to come back. He won't hear us talking nicely about him. And I did hear there was an incident between Azza and the Big Popper, so Azza did really well. Yeah. Evening, Simon. Good evening, Simon. Welcome. You say that now. Yeah. So screenshots. Screenshot time it is. We'll post those. So in 10th place there was Gandhi at 144.780. Frosty in 9th. I was kind of hoping Frosty was going to do better than that. But he's a 143.4. In 8th place is the BB. He's just one baby under each arm, steering wheel, milk bottle. It's all there to be done. Within one... Just note though, folks, 8th place within 1 second of first. So... no drama there at 143.217, just a fraction of a second behind Max. Welcome, Max. He's at 8.91 back at 143.200. Batman, technical issues tonight at 143.165. He's just over 3/4 of a second behind. We made it to 5th, which was our prediction, 142.798. If we hadn't got them penalty, it could have been all so different. Big Popper had a little incident with Azza, but I think that's all cleaned up and sorted. A 142.7, 0.421 behind. Heathen in 3rd with a tremendous run, a 142.719, just a fraction ahead of Big Popper, 4/10 of a second behind Damo. Az in 2nd place with a stunning lap, a 142.650, gets him 0.341 behind the leader, and Damo puts an absolute blinder. In fact, Damo put in 2 absolute blinders. His first lap was like a 142.5. which would have been good enough anyway. And then he goes and puts another one in at 142.309 to take the extra point and the pole. Great effort. Right. 10-second unofficial, gentlemen. Am I out of order? Get your tyres on. I did. I hadn't put mine on. Normally it's Gandhi that reminds us. It is normally that Gandhi that reminds us. Don't forget, gentlemen, if you put the wrong tyres on, this is a 20-minute race on hards. You can pull into the pits, change your tyres. That penalty pit is enough to sort you out for any issues. However, don't run the soft tyres for half the race, then change. That's not really the spirit of what we're trying to achieve here. So, unofficial 10 seconds, gentlemen. Let's go. And then we're going to go the full 10 seconds. I'm assuming Big Popper is ready to go. I'm just waiting for the shout from the Big Popper. And we will be good. Big Popper is still recovering from his incident of a few months ago. He is thankfully very much on the mend. And just hoping to see his dulcet text tones let me know he's good to go. But he hasn't done as yet. Yes, he has run it. Right, gentlemen, official 10-second start. Let's go for it. This is a 20-minute race on hard tyres. It is standing start where penalties do apply. This is going to be a tough one. We might see people make some pit stops. But good evening, Stephen. And best of luck to everybody. May the best man win. So, I'm hoping they're going to keep it clean for turn 1. I didn't remind them. But 10 laps, 10 minutes in, we should see some people pitting maybe. It's an uphill start. We actually made it to row 3, so Az has just tapped Damo into turn 1, but it's all clean, it's all good. Ooh. Ethan and Az having some door-to-door. Me and Big Popper. Ooh, I heard somebody crashish behind us. Who was that? Was that Max? I'm just going to hold the inside line and starve Heathen of that position. He couldn't really do anything about that. Just put the car in the right place. And it takes the track position away, it takes the speedy line away. Heathen's just missed his braking point. We've just got to wait for Damo to make a mistake. And I say that in such a way that he's not going to make a mistake. We're going to really struggle to get past him, aren't we? Overtaking here is actually not easy to do. Az has just caught the grass with his back right wheel. Oh, that's a shocker. There's no coming back from that. Once that's caught and gone, you're out of here. The draft is in full effect here. Big Popper sees it coming. We're going to break on the 100. Now, are some people playing the fuel game? I don't think so. I think at the fact it's 8 laps for fuel, you're going to be around about 16 minutes out of the pits. You're going to need 3-4 laps of fuel at the end. Damo's just doing enough to work himself clear. Lap time consistency, that's what you got to work on. Yeah, there was a little bit of door on door there at the start, wasn't there? People just finding space, finding room. I don't think there was any real issue there. Rubbin's racing at that point. Damo just got the lift off the corner, just the acceleration, enough to get away. We're not going to let him go though, we're going to try and keep with him. We're just outside his draft, which is a shame, but fastest lap goes to us. These hard tyres are exceptionally difficult to keep planted round that long corner. We don't want any penalties. Penalties will just break spirits. Damo doesn't quite take as much as the track as I thought he could do there. Damo was quick through there. He didn't get he got wheel spinning with his outside right tyre. Now he's going to try and hold the inside line. We have to take the outside line. We should take the fastest lap. 1:47.499, there we go. And we take first place around the outside. Six laps to go. That'll give us 2 laps outside the pits at the end. Damo looks like he's saving fuel. Damo looks like he's playing for no pit stop. It definitely looks like he's playing for no pit stop. I've got 5.5 laps of fuel. That 5.5 laps. Another 10 minutes. That's going to take us to 1 and a bit laps. Yeah, there's no way in the world I can make that stretch. No way. Well, I'm not breaking free of Damo. Damo seems to be... we're half a tank. And he's definitely got me worried that he's going to try and coast it so as not to have to pit. Pile on the misery, Silver. There'll be grown men crying in their lager tonight. halfway point. Almost. If Damo's saving fuel, he's doing really well. Batman has left the room. I need to do 3/4 of a lap. Az has taken the fastest lap of 1:47.303. Nice one, Az it. Damo got penalties. Oh my lord. Damo's now having to defend against the popper. I think Damo was looking for a place to pass me and might have got just a little bit tied up. I'm struggling on fuel here. If I don't know which way to go. I've gone the fuel save route because there's no way I can pit and get out ahead of them. There's 3 of them behind me. Big Popper, Damo and Heathen. And there's BB as well. There's 4 of them queued up back there. Who's managed to save the fuel to be able to put that punched extra lap in? I know I haven't. BB's dropped back. No friendly, is there really? Oh, that looks tight between Damien and Big Popper. That looks very tight. Damo managed to squeeze over the line there. This is extremely close on fuel. Batman's just returned. I think I'm not going to have one lap. I think I'm going to be shy of a lap. Damo's just trying to squeeze that inside line, but I'm going to hold him off with a tighter inside. Will he change his fuel map? He has. I'm going to let him go. Ooh. A wee snap of the wheel there. That was the traction brake. That wasn't Damo. That was contact between boundary boxes. I'm pretty sure of that. This is close. This is not friendly. Damo's going to try and do the same thing, but round the outside. He's got it. Try and give him as much room as I practically can. Big Popper's coming too. Oh, it's all over, isn't it? 1.6 laps. It's a battle of wills. Who's got all the fuel? Who was saving fuel from the start? Big Popper definitely was. Big Popper knew this would be a fight to the death. And I think he's done right on fuel. I know I'm borderline gonna lose this. I've pushed and pushed and pushed the fuel as far as I can. I might come in maybe 8th now. Damo's already backed away, look. Whoever's got the nuts to go to the last lap is gonna have it. I've not got the fuel. I genuinely have not got the fuel unless we're now inside the time. Oh, Big Popper's just run wide. These are hard tyres. They're 10 laps old. Me and Damo, exactly the same problem. I've got the fuel to finish the lap. Gotta leave him room to keep the track. I think he's just ran wide. Unlucky Damo. Big Popper's got the fuel for this, I think. think Damo's out of juice. It's the last corner, run to the line. Big Papa just had the better line into that corner. He's going to get the most speed coming into the final corner. I want that draft. I'm 0.5. I'm bang on the draft line. But I've got to go the longer way round. It looks like I've got 0.1 of juice. I'm not going to make it. I'm out of fuel. Big Papa's got this one. Good race. Good race. Unlucky, Damo. Unlucky. Oh, tremendous race. To not stop for fuel. Look at that. Big Papa timed it perfectly to get across the line at the right time. Not wanting to do that extra lap was tremendous. Well done. Wowzers. Oh. Wow. I thought I seriously had to stop for fuel there. But watching how the guys... Sandbagging is completely the wrong word. Did you? No, no. Pitting was... Yeah, fuel saved. I only fuel saved the last 5 laps. I didn't actually turn the fuel map down until... Well, lap 6, I would have thought. But, Fat Man got a disconnect, unfortunately. Max was out of... Was it the wheel? Oh. Okay. Right. So no penalties that race. Oh, blimmin' heck. 5-star roulette ticket for that bad boy. Oh. Here we go then. Screenshots as usual. And then I'd love to hear some people's input on what they thought and what they felt. I know Damo, just unlucky. Being forced to the outside line to make the passes, very difficult. So Fat Man had a wheel disconnection issue. It didn't feel right, and at some point... Oh my lord, I'll come to that in a second, Damo. So Fat Man, yeah, unfortunate. Azza gets the fastest lap of the race in 9th. We did see him spin off, didn't we, in lap 2? But he got a 1:47.088, which just gives him that extra point, takes it away from the leaders, which is a great thing to see. And a fast lap is just commendable. Well done, that man. Ginger Gandhi in 8th managed to do it without a pit stop. And yeah. Yeah, so Gandhi fuel saved 40.7 seconds back at 1:49.073. Mad Max ran out of fuel at the end, 33.96 back, a great maiden race. Heathen, again, suffered with fuel starvation at the end, was racing along with the bunch and then looked down and thought, holy hell. But he put in a 1:47.759, which was up there with the front boys where he could have been. BB was actually running up in 3rd, 4th place at one point. Didn't see how he got dropped back, but I'm guessing that was penalties. He was only 12 seconds behind the leader, so was definitely in touch. Frosty in 4th place, decent result. Mad Max just says, I was short shifting through the race, no fuel map, just ran out just before the penalty line. Oh my word, and then slow uphill. But Frosty, a decent result, 9 seconds behind the leaders, fastest lap of 1:48.171. Damo finished in 3rd, he was right up there, and I'm guessing Damo was... no, he did the whole race on 4 fuel, as budgeted for 12 laps. Oh, yeah. It was decent, though. To be 4 seconds behind the leaders, 1:47.638. Could have probably done that little bit more if he'd have known how it would be at the end. But Widdowmaker, myself, in 2nd place. 0.383 behind Big Papa. Was chasing for the line, but I ran out of fuel just as we reached the starting grid. My fastest lap, just behind Azza, 1:47.199 was second fastest lap of the day, which well done, Azza. It's a great run. And as a victory for Big Popper, 20 minutes and 3 seconds, a 1:47.781. Now I 100% don't know whether Big Popper had enough fuel to do the last lap. We were practically 2 seconds inside the lap time when we got to the line, and I generally don't know whether he was holding back on the throttle just to get to that point, knowing he didn't want to do an extra lap. So if he did, that's tremendous effort and great planning, because I didn't realise I would get to that lap. I thought we'd have 2 laps to go. So tremendous racing, Big Popper. That puts you back to the top of the table, makes up for that bad result, and well done on the win. There we have it. Right, we're going to switch it around. We're going to be 5 or 6 minutes, chaps, if you want to take a break or a smoke. I think that sounds... Twix for the yogi. Take care, Keely. Have a good night. So here we go. This is race number 2, and I'm going to reverse the grid. If everybody can just lobby up and tyres. Doop, 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 doop. Hit the tick. And then we'll turn the grid round. So Fatman unfortunately gets to be put to the back, but Azza takes pole. Unfortunately, Damo's Fatman Damo's Fatman. What the hell am I talking about? Fatman's DQ eliminates him from the pole position for the second race, because a DQ isn't a finish, unfortunately. So Big Popper, Max, and Damo are just not in, but at this time they'll be the smokers. Let me get
the original setting back.
Let's have a look. I think I've got them all right.
Az goes to the front. Yep.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Ginger Gandhi will be behind Azza.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
Tell you what, excuse me. Right, yeah, 3, 100, E.
Yeah. Yeah.
High.
Mad Max,
Yeah.
Heathen,
No.
BB, then Frosty.
Extreme.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on Damo then.
Yeah. Got him. Nice one, mate.
So Big Popper is there. I think that's it. Just Damo. Just Damo.
Sorry.
There he is. It's absolutely fine, Damo.
Yeah.
Low on 1.
We boost low on 1.
That should be it.
Let's keep it on 2, Matthew. It's,
Yeah.
Feels perfect.
Good for this car, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird, Damo, because it's like it's a little you up.
Yeah.
And it's vicious on GR2. It's like the time trial GR1.
Feedback is 9 and 9, so that would be too high. Wouldn't it?
Gentlemen, would you just make a quick check of the start grid and make sure you're happy?
But the time trial to frequency and you thinking or on high and high, down to medium and medium, and have a go at the time trial.
So, Big Popper just needs a minute, so if everybody's happy with the grid, I'm going to give him that minute warning. So, this race coming up is a 40-minuter. We're going to use softs and mediums and softs. It should be a 2-stopper, this one. You're just going to run the mediums until the fuel runs out, mediums till the fuel runs out. Yes, there is, Mad Max. It's a forced tyre change. You have to use mediums and softs. You can use as many compounds as you like in terms of mediums and softs. Stop as many times as you like. But genuinely, genuinely, it should be a two-stopper. You should get 2 sets of mediums and a set of softs. You're looking to run the mediums for around about 16 minutes-ish. They should make it. They should have that in them. If they don't, you might have to run another set of softs just at the end. Appreciate if you're on controller, you might have that. So, Big Popper has given us the shout. That's the unofficial 10 seconds, gentlemen.
Good luck, everyone. Cool.
Good luck. Good luck, everyone.
And this will be the final race of round 4. And we'll be hotting up for the finals. And we'll start thinking about the next series very soon. Here we go then, gentlemen. The full official 10 second. Let's go. It's a 40-minute race using softs and mediums. It's a standing start with penalties. Let's keep turn 1 clean, pretty clean like we did last time. And best of luck, gentlemen. May the best man win. So here we go. Here we go. Right. This has got to be a similar type thing. We are going to be effectively pushing the tyres to go 16 minutes. We got an absolutely blinding start then, I thought. We're going to let people bump and grind. We'll give people plenty of room. Here comes Fat Man on R6. We're not running fuel saving. Oh, there's contact ahead. Frosty and Damo coming together and then lots of shoving. Oh, no. Oh, not a lot we can do about that. We've got to go to the pits, repair, and nowhere to go. It was probably my own mistake going up the inside there. So race back to the pit box to get repairs. Don't know what the incident was. I saw it on the outside, but I didn't see who it was with. I've got damaged front left wheel. I'm a bit struggling. I can't afford to run this slow. So let's do what we need to do. Damaged front and rear, front left tyre. I got no choice. An innocent victim of that one. That was I might as well take it all. I probably should have run the softs now and just made that up, but it is what it is. We're screwed. Totally screwed. Seven seconds of damage. I'm half a lap down. If we don't come last, this is a good result. Nah, it was probably a mistake, but hey-ho. The mistake was getting collected, wasn't it? Nothing we could do. There's no complaint you can make. Damo got clipped, pushed off the track. He came back across the track. Being out of control. There's nothing he could do about it. He was in mid-accident. But as ever, it's turn 2 and it not turn 1. I just got damage on the right side and damage on the left, so Not a lot we could do. "49 seconds behind the leader. And penalties. I hope not. Yeah, 3.5 seconds of them. What an absolute pile of tosh. Can't even commentate on the race. We know Azza's top of the tree. Heathen's second, Fat Man's third, so it's all a different show about the house, isn't it? Which turned the table on its head. Three and a half seconds of penalties just for a slight overrun of a curb. That is ridiculous. Get on with it. I can throw this one, yeah. It'll be my drop race, won't it? But I think the challenge here is to get back. The challenge is to learn to fight from a disadvantage and try and see where you can get to. Other people have got damage. Other people are going to be running slow. Other people are thinking, I'm going to be better off not having that pit stop. I should probably have conceded and taken softs and just ran as hard as I can on softs and made that pit stop an actual change rather than running an extra pit stop for nothing. That would probably be the tactic, the honest tactic. And then I know I'd be 2 stops away then, but at the minute I'm 3 stops. No, 2 stops again I suppose, but 2 stops and a flicking penalty, so BB's gone in. BB's realised that the damage he might have is just painful. So he's fixing anything now. Catching BB has got... There he is, there's BB. If I was 3.5 seconds further on up the track, would be useful. With 4.1, I'd be right with BB now if I hadn't had that penalty. So BB is the chaser. He's the man to pace us. He's the man we've got to close in on. But Az still leads, fastest lap, 1:42.814. It's a decent result for Azza so far. Keep going, kidder. We only actually do 8 minutes on this one. We could actually see if we can change to 2 stints on softs. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Unless BB's on softs. Got to find a way of making this race that bit more interesting. 3.3 seconds ahead. Behind, should I say. I'm assuming Azza is running on softs off the pole. He might run his softs all the way. He has a way of doing that. BB's put in a good lap. We were 1/4 of a second faster, and he's pulled away by 1/2 a second, so it was a great lap from BB. Oh, front wheels lost grip then. Big Popper's in the pits. He's only on mediums though. He's taking fuel now. Nobody's going to have the 10.5 seconds I had to stop, did they? The damage 7 seconds, then 3.5 for penalties. No, I'm guessing not. He's gone to softs as Big Popper, so he's running that half a tank. He's running a full tank though. He's going to be going full tank. And Big Popper's come out ahead of BB, so I'm slow. I'm proper slow. And I'm a stop behind everybody. Shit, the bed. Can I properly swear? This is going to end up as a right misery. I proper want to quit, but I'm not gonna. Just don't know how the back of the car stepped out. Yeah, just run softs all the way to the end. Just pit and take the fastest lap away. Because I'm going to come last anyway, so get that extra point. If I stop now, I'm going to end up in blue flag zone. It's not going to work, is it? Total throw away the race. Going to run the next 4 laps. It's times like these where you do understand people who quit, because it is so demoralising that you're that far back for a reason you didn't commit. My issue was overtaking down the inside, seeing the opportunity, and then 0 to hero is 0 to 0, isn't it? Got absolutely mullered. But you got to take it the way the cookie crumbles. That's what it is. There's not everything's a gift horse, is it? You've got to work at it sometimes. So as a lead, Heathen second, Fat Man third. It's pretty consistent out there. Big Popper and BB are running together ahead of us. They must both have had damage at some degree. So 26 minutes remaining. There'll be like 2 minutes left of this stint. So let's go, come on. I'm half a second down because of the damage. Az and Heathen going in virtually 14 minutes in on a set of softs. Batman takes at the lead, Frosty in second, Damo third. Car's not wanting to stop. What is interesting though is these mediums have got plenty of life in them. Plenty of grip. We'll try 2 sets of softs. We'll see how far the softs will go. We're a minute down. A real heartbreaker. Let's get on with it. I suppose I could have stayed out and tried battled through it. Yeah, could have. Should have. Moan. Fat Man's now in the pits on softs. Took it to 1%. Damo came in on mediums at 5%. And the group ahead of me is a right bunch, look. They're pulling out time on me though. That gap is now 20 seconds. So Gandhi, Damo and Fat Man all dropped to the back. I'm definitely going to do 2 sets of softs. I think we've overtaken Gandhi, we have. There's Damo just ahead. Two 10-minute stints on softs is looking like what it's going to be. I am going to, if I don't overrun this corner, which I did, I'm going to go and put softs on and do 2 10-minute stints, I think. Do 6 laps of fuel on the first one. Do 7 laps of fuel on the first one. We took these tyres all the way to the end, didn't we? We did. Softs. We've got a little bit of penalty repair, haven't we? Seven laps of fuel. Come on, stop taking an age. We're about to get lapped. Frosty is leading, Mad Max second, as in third, courtesy of the pit stop situation. 5, 6, 7.2, and we've got damage 4 seconds worth. What's the fastest lap then? What's my chances? No damage. Don't want damage. Frosty's gone to the pits on 1%. Set of softs. He ran that so long. Is he going to run a one stop, Frosty? Or is that his second stop? No, surely. He might have been pulled a real crafty one off here. So's Max. Maybe a one stopper. Tremendous. Big Pop has the fastest lap of 1:42.411. Probably should have filled up with fuel and gone all the way on this set of softs, I don't know. But my race was turned on its head, corner 2. Mad Max just leaving the pits now in 9th place. 1:12 ahead. I've got so much to make up. But hey ho, it is what it is. We went purple. Did I see somebody just leave? Or rejoin? Don't know what happened there. There was a chat message came up. I didn't see what that was. So my fastest lap currently a 1:44.936. Looking for a 1:42.411. I think we've missed out on that, but 1:43.0, that's pretty shocking. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. 18 seconds behind Gandhi. BB's gone on into zero fuel. Sloppy lap. Now what we've got to watch out for is the track getting cooler and the shadows really changing how the track looks. We don't get any real Damo takes the fastest lap, 1:42.267. Oh no. That shit me up there. I blooming saw purple at the last split and screwed the last time. Oh. Num 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 num. That's the next 2 laps screwed. Jesus. He can't help us, can he? Oh. All emotions tonight. Can't get anything right. First race was decent. We did everything correctly. Almost. Could have fuel saved a little bit earlier. But I was going for a 1-stop. But Azza leads the race then, Heathen second, Damo third, Damo with the fastest lap. And we are rubbish. Come on. Next lap, we'll try and do what we can. Can't get the car to stop into the corners. I also think my brake pedal's going a bit soft. Probably need to do some brake service. Batman goes to the pits, half a tank of fuel. It's a kind of strange strategy. To pit at halfway. Maybe he's just going to take a set of softs all the way to the end. Feels he needs to pick up a bit. Tyres just starting to slide a bit. There's Gandhi in front of us. Fat Man is behind us. We weren't purple that time. Now, Fat Man's probably on his last stop there anyway, so we've got to count ourselves out from beating the Fat Man. Oh, Gandhi's just picked himself up some penalties. That's a shocker. Two more laps on this. That'll take us to 8 minutes remaining. That's 5 laps of fuel. Because we took the extra lap this time, didn't we? And then we'll be super light. And we'll give it a go. Again. 15 seconds behind the BB. We've made 5 seconds on BB. Braking too late for that corner. Got to brake earlier. Got to trail brake through it rather than trying to stop for it. Got to stop going round it. So Azza's going to set of softs now. As has taken all the fuel. Why would you take all the fuel for 10 minutes? Why wouldn't you just take 5 laps? 6 laps? That's a strange thing to be stationary in the pits for that long. Wow. Can't work that one out. We're on our last lap. Batman's left the room. It was Doom Crew had left the room. That's Big Popper. So Big Popper's not in. Heathen has gone to the pits. Oh, 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 oh. I thought there was a disconnection, obviously. 4.5 seconds. You're pulling my other one, aren't you? You really are. Come on. Give me more. Come on, nobody cares. Again, Heathen's gone to mediums. Maybe he's run soft, medium. I genuinely think you'd be better off on softs to get to the end, but if he's already run them, yeah. I'm going to be stationed longer than that though, aren't I? So, it is what it is. Should have gone softs, run a full tank of fuel and then gone mediums and try to cut out. Oh. Bad choices all day long. Bad choices. Damo leads, Frosty second, Mad Max third, Heathen fourth, Azza in fifth, BB sixth, Ginger seventh, the Widdowmaker in eighth. That means we've lost 2 drivers, Fat Man and Big Popper. Taking 6 laps of fuel to get us to the end. We're taking 5 because there's only 8 minutes left. I will not be lapped. Not today. Damo's gone to the pits. The only way I'm going to get lapped is courtesy of the time cut off. I hate getting lapped. It's one thing I used to dislike about racing against Sam, was purely you get lapped, everybody would be lapped. Because you get that 1 extra lap in for the time cut off. It used to just grate on my spirit. It used to just eat away at you thinking I've been lapped, but you haven't technically. He's just put an extra lap in because of the time cut off, that's all. Car did not want to turn round there. So Damo has the fastest lap. We're 24 seconds behind Gandhi, but we have extra stopped. Gandhi's in the pits. Oh, Gandhi was trying to cut me off. I think he's trying to stop the undercut, the overcut, what it is. No idea, but it looks like we're going to get that back. And there's nothing from Big Popper, so I'm wondering whether that's a discon. Internet issue, maybe. I didn't see where Big Popper was positioned, so I didn't see whether it was a battle that resulted in anything. Really not comfortable with this track and running a fast lap. It's a real struggle. This is where we get the second cut. We've got a quarter of a second here. Is this going to be enough? We've got it. And we didn't short fuel or chop tyres to try and make it. We did it purely in a racing strategy as best as we could. Thank you, Wilkster. Batman has joined the room. Batman was internet again, then I'm kinda guessing. Azza is out front. 3 minutes remaining. Mad Max in second. Frosty third. Damo fourth. Heathen fifth. BB sixth. You know what the thing is, right? Is we don't actually get bad points because we're going to be finishing in 7th place, which is going to be the best part of 28 points anyway, something like that. Yeah, no, it's not. It's going to be... I can't remember. Maths is shit. But under pressure maths, never good. And I think we're going to have to coast the last lap. I don't think... Oh, I think we're alright, actually. I think we've got the fuel. Fastest lap gives us the extra point. Yeah, it certainly does. Mr. Wilkster's got a number 1 in the chat. It was Tia Ball, but she's gone quiet on us. She's been stood behind mopping the brow of Ginger, Gandhi. I've just got my eye on that lap time, just thinking, is somebody going to try and pip that at the end? We're definitely into the last lap now. We're a minute behind, so there's a chance that we might end up a lap down, which is a shame. 6th place is only 12 seconds behind the leader. Hey, Tia. Dropped to number 2 in the chat. Wilkie's been chatting alone. I'm just sitting here thinking about the emotions that Adza is going through. His feet are going to be shaking on the wheel, on the pedals. His hands are going to be shaking on the wheel. Just hold it together, Az. Another lap to go. Azza will be onto his final lap now. I will be the only driver that doesn't make the final lap, which is a gutter, but I shouldn't have pitted early, should I? I should have stayed out and run with the damage and just tried to cut out that pit stop. Here we go then, I'll be the first racer to finish. Here we go, first across the line. Got to make something out of it. Half a lap of fuel to go, we timed that perfectly. Fat Man's back in, but here we go. First across the line to take the loss. 7th place. What's going on with this? The rest of the racers are just whizzing round. There's no comments in there, so one can only imagine the issues going on with the rest of the racers. Azza is still looking pretty, sat at the top. I'm just waiting to see the flag come up. I can't see anything at the track, so I can't see what's going on, but Azza leads from Damo, from Heathen. BB takes the place from Heathen. Mad Max in 5th, Frosty 6th. Azza takes the win. Stunning job, Azza. Gandhi in 8th, he's finished already. Big Popper and Fat Man, unfortunately, with DNFs. We'll have to find out what's going on there. But BB and Heathen obviously battling their way to the end. BB crosses the line, followed closely by Heathen, just exactly 1 second with 001 on the end of it. Not a massive gap. Where's Mad Max in relation to that? It was one hell of a battle. The journey all the way down to Brazil for the Interlagos race was more painful than the actual event, one would say. We can just happily leave this one behind us. Yes, Simon's in for Adz's win. I'm not hearing anything on the chat, but Adza must have rushed off to the loo for a whizzer. He's got to get his Twix or his Kit Kat. Just waiting on Frosty to cross the line. He has done. Time is down to 3, 2, 1, 0. One lap too many for his fuel, says Mad Max. Oh, fastest lap of the race and we get 7th. We started 1 pace greater than we actually started. So we made gains. Save that replay, that's going to be interesting to watch. Azza with a big fist pump. Let's post those two and then we'll do the courtesy of what's going on. That one. That one. I saw it all unfold, Damo. There's no issue whatsoever. So here we go then, folks. Let's run through these results. Let's make it good. So unfortunately, Fat Man and Big Pop are both with DNFs. We don't know the scenario other than seeing Fat Man connecting and reconnecting to the lobby. So potentially internet issues at the worst for both of them. Let's hope. Haven't seen any chat from Big Popper, so I can only imagine it's an internet issue. In 8th place comes Gandhi, 1 lap down courtesy of the timer with a fastest lap of 1:44.9. Widdowmaker, you saw his calamity of a race, 1 lap down with the fastest lap of the race, a 1:42.067. And I definitely didn't go ahead. I can't hear the chat because the speaker's off. Your internet wouldn't cause your pedals to be nothing. The only other thing I could suggest you do is go up and recalibrate your device at the top left-hand corner. You know that menu Big Papa keep telling us about? I still haven't found it yet, but it's definitely there. So, 7th place for us. You saw it. Turn 2, I had a clear shot at the lead of the race from 8th place. There was something going on the right-hand side of us. We saw Damo sort of out on the boondocks, and then the next thing we know, Damo's come across the front, and we've hit him. Max has just said I was involved in that lap 1 chaos. Sorry about that. I think that was 6 of one after the other. We've got the video replay. We can see what's gone on there. But as it stands, I then ended up having to take an early pit stop. 7 seconds of damage. I then got a penalty of 4.5 seconds. I then got a spin into the wall at exactly the same place. Got clattered and got another 4 seconds of penalties. And then another 4.5 seconds of penalties happened again. And then I didn't then go and just pit for softs every 5 laps and try and beat the fastest lap. I only did 2 pit stops I did 3 stops, didn't I? And we managed to pull that fastest lap out. So we were fastest by 0.2 of a second. So it was a pretty decent run. Frosty, good run, up and for 6th. Just 1 minute 10 behind the leaders. Fastest lap 1:4.33. Mad Max in 5th said he was involved in that first lap incident. And the way it happens, Mad Max 47 seconds back, 1:43.6. I see Big Papa's just resurfaced. I hope he's okay. Heathen in 4th looked like a decent race, probably stuck with fuel at the end. BB getting him just before the line, 1:43.5. BB, good result for the podium, great comeback. He was just having a battle with Heathen at the end, and he cleared him by just 0.1 of a second. Fastest lap 1:42.864. Damo takes 2nd. He was heavily involved in that first lap incident, able to continue and managed to get to the pit stop and repair his damage and pulled something out the bag there to get a 2nd place. He was fastest lap of the race up to about 5 to go with a 1:42.267, but a great recovery drive there by Damo. And Az takes 1st place. I know Az would have been shaking like a shitting dog for those last 3 laps. Absolutely shaking. But with a total time of 41.22 and a fastest lap not so far off, a 1:42.8. I didn't see any of his race. I can't commentate on anything he's done. But if I know what it is, I'm going to watch that replay and he's going to be absolutely stoked. That new wheel and that rig is working for him. A great result, a great victory. Take all the points home tonight. And a good one, Azza. Let's focus on that 5-fingered Kit Kat rather than the Twix, don't we? So Big Papa's not okay. Putting that kind of effort in to only get kicked and then not get any points for that race is horrible. Yeah. It's a shocker that getting kicked by a disconnect or a network issue is a real pisser. I know exactly how that feels. I know exactly. It hasn't happened to me for a very long time, but it is a pisser. So Big Papa is raising a very good point. How do we compensate people who get kicked? Because I can't compensate people when we've got people that quit. If you quit, you get no points. But it doesn't look any difference on the screen to somebody getting kicked. It all looks exactly the same. You're leaving. So 10. Why? So hang on a sec. How do you know they've disconnected? Yeah, but the point is there's nothing that tells us that it's genuine. And if we have a no quit rule, I would happily give people disconnect points, but we don't. We have people quit all the time. So whilst the quitting's going on, I can't do the disconnect thing and compensate people that genuinely are disconnected. if we put a no quit rule in, no issue. I got spat out the race today in the first lap, no fault of my own, and I had to pit for damage, 7.5 seconds of damage. I don't quit, and I won't quit, right? And I bothered my arse and I raced all the end because I know that's for points. I fully appreciate that if you get disconnected, it's not your fault. But there's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. So, whilst I've... Exactly. No, exactly. So, I take my hat off to those guys who do bust their nut, but... Yeah, but I fully understand, Big Popper. Tonight you're in second place, gaining hard on us. There's no way you quit. 2 weeks ago I was in third place when I got kicked. Understand, fix your internet. That's all I can say. I cannot differentiate between somebody getting kicked or getting... I can't. There's going to be that week where one person quits, one gets kicked because they're thinking, I'm going to take the points, but I'm running out of fuel. And there will be people that do that. Oh, I got kicked. I can't legislate for it. My hands are tied. If you want to slip me $10, no issue. But I'm still not going to do it. You know, I get it, and I'm making light of a situation that really pisses people off. No, it's the first... I've told you, Phil, if you want to do the points, Big Popper, if you want to do them, you have it on your conscience. I'm happy when I'm doing the points to have a no quit rule. Because the no quit's there, I'm not giving points for disconnects. And that's my choice. I'm going to put a line in the sand that says, whilst people are quitting, no points for anything. No, it's not about being a gentleman at all. It's about making the right decision. And I'm not going to lose sleep over making a choice over whether somebody's quit or disconnected. If it was a very, very clear thing, no issue whatsoever. But I can't. I'm... Well, but there will be people who do quit at that point. You know, and here's another point to point out. I'm going to point out that Big Popper got disconnected at Watkins Glen right before the line. No, Big Popper, you said you didn't want to do the points anymore. I wasn't saying you should do the points. What I'm saying is, if you can sit with the guilt and the trouble and the head smashing, then you can do the points. I'm not happy to sit there and try and work out who quit and who disconnected. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying somebody else should do the points. I'm saying I'm not going into this, I quit, I disconnected. I'm not doing it. Yeah, but the game said you quit, Big Popper. Yeah, and I deeply feel for you, Big Popper, with the fact that you're getting disconnected. But you got disconnected with X amount of laps to go. How can I give you points? You know, you I wish it was, and I'm not picking on an individual saying I wish your word is good enough. Your word is good enough, but it's there. Did not finish. DNF means did not cross the line. The results are there. Yeah. I as it stands, there's no points for a DNF, no points for a quit. And if you're unhappy with that, there's nothing I can do. That's the way it is. I'm not, I don't know how to legislate that any further. I generally don't. If somebody wants to do the points and make those decisions or set their own racing league up, that's happy. But as I stand, DNFs, no points. And I'm sorry about that. That's just the way it is. If it's a GT7 problem, if it's an internet problem, it is what it is. I generally don't know how else better to legislate that. I appreciate word and honesty and gentlemen's, but I expect people to get round turn 1 and turn 2 without taking people out. You know, I was completely innocent victim today, but, you know, it is what it is. So, I don't know. It's a bit of friendly racing and I can't make a decision whether somebody has crashed out or not. So, I don't know. I don't know. What am I doing? Edit event settings. Where are we going Friday? Where are we going Friday? Oh, another favourite car. We did finish before 11 o'clock. That's what, it's on the screen now. It's on the screen now. We're at Fuji. Fuji on Friday. Yeah. Legislate it the way we did for 11 seasons. I'm actually just going to check what it says in the rules. I'm going to check what it says. Cheers, fat man. Good night, fella. I'm just going to pull up the league instructions. League destruction. What does it say? What does it say? It absolutely says nothing in the rules about it at all. We're gonna gibberish, 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 gobbly, gobbly, gobbly. Time is broken. No, I haven't mentioned it about it. So, no, nobody's kicking off, Tio. It's a sensible discussion. There's no kicking off at all. Big Popper's Big Popper. But Big Popper's talking about not being a quitter. Big Popper's talking about the fact he's been disconnected. So I understand Big Popper's points, but I'm not doing the results if that's the case. I'm not doing it because I'm not going to be that deciding factor. I'm not going to be the deciding factor that legislates between something I can't decide on. And I appreciate Big Popper saying, but I'm never going to quit. I'm always going to get disconnected and I deserve the points. It's way it is. There was a time where I have given people points, but if it happens 3-4 times a season, I don't know. Put it on a post to me and I'll consider it. But if it is that case and I'm forced to do it, I'd rather not do it. So I'd rather not. I'd rather keep it. DNF means DNF. And I mean that in terms of we all agree a DNF is a DNF. I thought we all agreed a DNF is a DNF. But It's I don't know whether it's short course or not. I can't remember. That's the thing that's going through my head. Oh, I don't know why I'm opening that way. All I have to do is press one button. It's short course. It's that one. Yeah. Save settings. No. I don't know which one I'm loading. It's the 20-minute race. Is it GR3? Or is it? Yes, it is. It's this one that's not saved correctly. Fuji. Short course. Race 1 load. Okay. There it is. Right, that's Friday's race. I think Heathen was actually asking about Tuesday, wasn't he? The next Tuesday race is Watkins Glen long course. We go back to Watkins Glen. So it's Watkins Glen if we're talking about Tuesday. Yes, that's Friday's race is Fuji. Change car. Soft tyres. Soft tyres on a full tank. Oh, I don't know what to do. Don't actually know what to say. I think I'm going to call it a night, chaps. I've had enough. I'm hot and bothered. I'm definitely going to add a line to the rules that say any DNF resulting by DQ is going to be no points. No. So I did. Oh, probably too late. I probably did save that race. But yeah, that's going to be it from me tonight, folks. Have a good one. Enjoy.